my f***ing job. I was just fired from my job. I was just fired from my job. I was just fired from my f***ing job. I was just fired from my f***ing job. Now I have nothing but this. I have nothing but this website. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore. Ah! 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 No!
If you think you have nothing anymore just because you lost your beloved job, imagine what the wife and the kids of Charlie think right now. Imagine their reactions right now. I don't care how much you hate somebody just because of their political beliefs, especially in the US. Something like this is fucking crazy. It's something, sadly, that's not so unheard of, because Trump almost got killed as well when he became president. And I'm here from Eastern Europe watching this, being flabbergasted, saying to myself, wasn't the US the world of freedom, the First Amendment, right? And also, this guy, I don't care if you disagree or agree with his political beliefs. I'm not in the political space, by the way. I don't care that much about politics, but I just think this was an act of censorship. All of this, Charlie getting shot in front of thousands of people and in front of their family, and people celebrating it online and then acting crazy like this is all so unjust, this is so unfair because I lost my job because I made fun of Charlie because I disagree. You guys are fucking Satanists, you know that?
I got fired! I got me fired from my job! I woke up and told myself the shit from the Charlie Kirk shit from yesterday. What the fuck? I gotta pay my rent! What the fuck, y'all? I told y'all was gonna not give me fired when y'all did!
Yeah, exactly. This shows how these people are, well, they're basically not people. They're not humans. They're devils. I don't know. I'm not religious. I don't believe in devils or gods or whatever. But if devils and Satan did exist, these were those people. As a mostly politically neutral person, well, I see these people as basically not human. Like, this guy is fucking crying, scared how the hell he's gonna pay his rent, and also the previous guy as well. And they didn't even ask themselves once of how Charlie's family feels, how these kids at such a young age have no father, and also imagine being any age, but especially being the age of 5 or 6, how old his kids are, and the video of Charlie online being assassinated in front of thousands is gonna be online on the internet for basically forever. For fucking ever. And besides them seeing that in real life, in front of their freaking eyes, they'll also be cursed watching that for the rest of their lives. Basically traumatized for the rest of their lives. And here's everybody here crying and going crazy because I lost my job because, yeah, no shit, you're gonna lose your job. I don't think that's even enough of a punishment. Losing your job? You can get another job. So what? But even after that, like, your morality doesn't come to mind. You don't sit and think for a little bit. You being unemployed now for a few days until you find your next probably fast food joint job because you can't find another job as easily, that's good enough, right? Maybe sit down alone with your thoughts, stare in a fucking wall and think, maybe the political cult that I'm in right now, I don't care if you're in a political right-leaning or left-leaning cult, if you're this kind of a person, be happy because someone got censored for their political beliefs, well then who's gonna stop one day someone doing the shit to you? I hope not, but who's gonna stop them, right? Like, I woke up this morning and this was what I was thinking all this morning, watching all these TikToks and YouTube shorts and stuff.
Look, here comes the consequences of my actions chasing me right now. I don't want no consequence. I don't want no consequences chasing me right now. Someone take this consequence.
I have libs and conservative friends, and none of them were this fucking crazy to be celebrating somebody getting shot just because they disagree with their political belief. So there's tons of people, even people in very high positions, in popular positions, like people in sports, people in media. For example, the same day the assassination happened, this NBC News reporter, I don't remember his freaking name, said some crazy ass garbage, basically indirectly defending the shooter. Listen to this.
We don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration, or so we have no idea about this. But following up with what was just said, he's been one of the most divisive, especially divisive younger figures in this, who is constantly sort of pushing this sort of hate speech.
Yeah, so that comment got him in some pretty big trouble. MSNBC quickly addressed how inappropriate it was, writing, quote, during our breaking news coverage of the shooting of Charlie Kirk, Matthew Dode made comments that were inappropriate, insensitive, and unacceptable. We apologize for his statements, as has he. There is no place for violence in America, political or otherwise.
A fan was shooting in celebration. And I can't believe I'm 46 looking 24-year-old from the Balkans and I have more brain cells than this guy. Working for a huge media company who's basically a leftist brainwashed media company, right? Everybody knows it. Even me, who's not from the US, knows it. And there's also a lot of influencers, TikTok influencers, and huge YouTubers, like, for example, Asmongold. He made, I think, a couple of videos. I watched one of his videos where he is basically going on Twitter, I think, and he's exposing tons of people trying to get him fired. And he also succeeded in getting a lot of them fired. Basically, a lot of people that are in very high positions in pretty famous companies for gaming and technology and stuff. And there's also TikTokers like this guy, actively every day trying to expose people just to get fired just because they celebrated someone getting shot.
Hi, my name is Quinn Pratt, and I like going around on the internet finding people making fun of Charlie Kirk's death, and I go and report them to their employers so they get fired. And we got 5 more. We have sent out over 300 emails to employers, and we have gotten now 15 confirmed fires. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Gabrielle from Illinois, you're fired. Lincoln from Utah, you're fired. Amanda, another Amanda from Wyoming, you've been terminated. Suck it. Shasta from Washington State, your ass is fired. And Curtis, again from Texas. What the hell, Texans? What the fuck? Curtis from Texas, you've also been terminated. You're welcome.
Shout out to this guy and basically everybody else who's trying to get everybody fired. And also the assassin has been caught. I think his name was Tyler something. I don't want to look it up. I don't want to look at his face again. And also, as I said, I have liberal friends. I have left-leaning friends. And I don't want everybody watching this video. There's probably going to be, most people watching this video are probably going to be right-leaning people. I get it. I understand. But you should know, not every liberal is this way. For example, this famous TikToker, I forgot what was his name. I've also made a video on him a few months ago. He mentioned, he's a very famous political commentator from the left. He even cried on TikTok Live, saying how sad it is for the family.
His kids don't deserve that, man. His wife and children were in attendance, dude. Imagine being a 12-year-old, you know, watching your dad die. Nobody deserves that. Not even Charlie Kirk. Nobody deserves that.
And after him saying that, he got attacked by a lot of crazy lefties, saying how the hell does he support someone like this? Support what? A guy who's going out and debating young people in universities, trying to run a youth Republican party, something, whatever it was called. You guys are freaking crazy. I've been losing my faith in humanity for many years now, and after seeing all of this, yeah, I don't think I have faith in humanity. Do I think that we're gonna exist forever? Hell no! Like, it's scary to see how no natural disaster, no freaking aliens even, nothing is a bigger threat to us than we are to each other. Fucking crazy. That's about it. Rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. Didn't know much about the guy. Have seen some clips about him, but doesn't matter what your political beliefs are. This is freaking crazy, and accepting this kind of a behavior is just satanic. that's what I wanted to say. Take care, keep safe. I feel very bad and sad for his family, but yeah, have a nice day, and please don't be crazy like these people.